everyone. Today I'm joined by Ioanna Papadopoulou, the Director for Communications and Marketing at Athens International Airport. Thank you so much, Ioanna, for joining me.
Thank you so much, Joneski. Yeah. Glad to be talking to you again.
Oh yeah, you as well. Thank you.
That's nice.
So I'm sure our audience already know, but would you just mind introducing some of your roles and responsibilities to our audience?
Yes, I'm Ioanna Papadopoulou. I'm the Director for Communications and Marketing at Athens International Airport since October 2009. Mm-hmm. My entire professional life is with aviation, starting off quite some time ago with Civil Aviation Authority, and then moving to an airport, moving to the Ministry of Transport as advisor, and then to the airport.
Good, great. So since last speaking to you, how has Athens Airport summer traffic been?
Well, we are not complaining. Mm-hmm. It has been very dynamic. Mm-hmm. Now, just to mention the first 8 months of the year, from January to August 2023, we are having an 8% more additional traffic than the one that we had during the first 8 months of 2019.
Okay.
And if we consider that 2019 has been the best year ever that we had, so it seems that we are on a positive track.
So tourism is back, basically.
Tourism is back. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
Since this has been one of the first summers back, as we just mentioned, what have you noticed about passengers' overall behaviours trends? So are they interested more in a certain retail, food, beverage, etc.?
Well, what we have seen in the post-pandemic era, this having started as of 2021, 2022, is the fact that the traveling public is more concerned now about acquiring experiences rather than goods. So it seems that everybody is prioritizing travel, and this is really something that we have also seen during 2023. And this makes us feel even more responsible for the passenger experience, the experience that we offer the traveling public.
Okay, so would that look like passengers are taking pictures more? Are they not enjoying retail much as more? What would that particularly
I think
look like?
that they are enjoying travel more.
Okay, so
they feel like they need to enjoy travel more, to experience travel more. Yeah. And this is why we see globally this trend. I mean, demand soaring for air travel. I think this has to do with the fact that people have prioritized their travel after the pandemic, when they were contained, they couldn't travel anywhere.
Of course, understood. Yeah, thank you. So as the summer comes to a close and you've sort of had the experience of summer 2023, will you be changing your route development strategy so that you're branching into newer and more markets?
Well, we have a route development strategy and an airline marketing strategy that throughout the years has worked very well for us. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, lots of our airline partners, they have voted for us, they have awarded us for this kind of route development and airline marketing strategy. So now we are in the process of trying to somehow gain an access to new emerging markets. Mm-hmm. So there are certain markets that we prioritize, and we focus with our route development strategy on these markets.
Okay, sure, yeah. So how exactly do you plan on doing this, and what exactly does this look like?
Well, there are certain markets that we are targeting. India is one of them. South Korea is another one. We are targeting in order to benefit from mature markets like the US or Canada. We have lots of traffic from these particular markets, but still we are aiming to get even higher volumes of traffic, or even more frequencies or more destinations from the airlines that are already operating certain routes from these originating markets. China is another one. China is an interesting case because we consider that China will recommence in 2024. So especially for China, just because before the pandemic, we were saying that we are a China-ready airport. So we had Chinese-speaking personnel in the duty-free shops. We had 2 robots roaming around, being able to give digital information in the Chinese language to the Chinese travelers. There was not Chinese signage. However, there were certain places where you had information through the terminal. So I think that in 2024 we are going to see this coming back as well.
Oh, it's really good to hear that you're accommodating to this new market.
Yeah.
So what is your advertising strategy in trying to attract passengers to airports?
Well, our advertising strategy is twofold. First of all, we promote the airport to the airlines through our B2B strategy that we have each year. And we are also working as a marketing agent for the airlines, for the operating airlines to the Athens market. So there is a B2B approach and there is a B2B2C approach. We design the marketing plans for the airlines operating to the airport. So we want them to be attractive for their passengers and the traveling public.
And that goes into the customers who see it.
Exactly.
Got it. B2B2C. Got it. See. I think you've mentioned in my next question, so I'll move forward. So what's your airport's most distinguishing feature that gives passengers a sense of place?
Well, I have to mention the museums and the exhibitions that we are having. So if you go to the departures level, there is a mezzanine floor where you have museums and exhibitions. So just because Athens is the heart of culture and history, we are trying to be somehow a cultural gateway for the city of Athens, for the traveler, or leaving the best of memory in terms of culture and history for the travelers that are departing. There is also exhibition space at the arrivals hall, and apart from this particular feature, there is a fully fledged, there used to be, before the pandemic, a fully fledged entertainment and cultural program. Now this is coming back as of November, gradually. So there are many events that are being organized, especially for the passengers, for the travelers. And of course, I wouldn't forget the Best of Greece concept that we have introduced in the shops during the last 2 years after the pandemic. So we discussed with our retailers and concessionaires, they introduced the Best of Greece products, they changed their retail offering, their commercial mix. So I consider that this is also very important when we talk about sense of place at the airport. Actually, this was one of the basic goals that we had when we proceeded with the Best of Greece concept.
So the Best of Greece concept, it takes the best elements of Greece and provides that.
Okay, best products and the best offerings. That's the concept. That's the concept.
Cool, interesting. And so how are you working with governments and tourism offices to promote your destination to travellers?
Well, that's my favorite topic, because we embarked on the destination marketing strategy since 2011, when there was the Greek macroeconomic crisis. So at the moment we realized that we had to have a collaboration, synergies and cooperation in order to start promoting Athens and restoring the profile of Athens. So now we are collaborating very closely with all the aviation and tourism stakeholders under the public-private partnership scheme. This is Athens and Partners. This is how it's called. We design marketing materials, promotional campaigns for Athens, discuss about what would be next in terms of promotion of Athens as a city break year-round destination. So
just as my final Vox Pop question, can you give us your 30-second pitch on why an airline should fly into your airport rather than your competitors?
Well, I think because the airlines know that we are a dedicated team, that we offer unwavering route development and airline marketing support. The airlines know that we offer an incentive scheme and incentives policy which is the most competitive in the aviation industry. They have voted for us, they have awarded us many times, so they have cast their vote of trust in Athens International Airport. They know that we don't just end our support with just after the first landing, but we cooperate very closely with them. We are their local media hub, we are their local marketing agency, close partners in order for their business to develop and flourish in Athens. And of course, the airlines know that we are the gateway to Athens, to a city of unparalleled allure. It combines the old and the new, history and innovation, a top leisure destination, a thriving business hub, and most importantly, I think that the airlines know what their passengers, their customers really want. And we know that the traveling public, their customers, they want to return back to Athens at least once per year. They want to return to Athens, to the cradle of civilization where it all began.
Of course.
So the airlines know that they will always have Athens in order for their business to flourish and develop.